We're here at Le Mans with Level 5, heading into the first practice Wednesday afternoon. We're pretty well prepared. We had a good pre-test. The intent would be to not change much in practice. Even though we get 6 hours on Wednesday, the time is very limited because it's such a long lap here. And the weather could be iffy like it is today as well. This would be my 8th Le Mans personally. I've had some good Le Mans and some bad Le Mans with prototypes and GTs. This is the first time Level 5 has been here as a team, but we have a lot of experience and a lot of depth as far as Le Mans and endurance racing. The boys have spent the time after Spa on car prep. We've shaken the car down. Everything seems good. We're doing some last-minute touches to the car now, and hopefully we'll be good for Wednesday. We've made some subtle changes to the car between the Le Mans practice and now. Some minor things, nothing really significant. We got a bit more power, I think. Actually, HPD's dug a bit and found a few things, but we'll see. I don't know that we'll be ultimately competitive on the watch, on the lap time. I think we'll be a bit off of the lead cars. But you look at Sebring, of the 4 LMP2 cars there, not one car had a trouble-free race. And Spa, quite similar there. I mean, nobody had a trouble-free race at Spa in LMP2. And what was it, a couple of years ago? You'll know, John, that every LMP car spent at least an hour in the garage at Le Mans. So I mean, it's just the way you win Le Mans is to stay out of the garage. Fuel, tires, drivers change. Fuel, tires, drivers change. It's all you do. Just keep circulating, and the ultimate pace will make a difference if nobody has an issue. But it's so rarely the case here. It's so rarely the case here. It's really just stay out of trouble. Don't get hit. Don't hit anybody. Only make 100% guaranteed pass moves. You know, just be very careful and cautious, and don't worry about if you get stuck behind somebody for a couple laps and lose 4 or 5 or 6 seconds. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. Don't get fussed, and just be there on Sunday if you have to race. Yeah, we're fortunate to have a large engineering staff. Actually, we got some Multimatic support, and Jeff and I are kind of splitting up the duties. I'm actually going to run the car in the race and do the race engineering portion of it. Jeff's going to kind of do the logistical backup. He's got some monitors set up to look at all the telemetry, the timing and scoring, all the feeds, the video feeds, and keep track of a lot of the parameters from the telemetry as well. And just kind of a backup kind of a situation. If we see a fuel pressure fluctuation of some sort, we could kind of, if I missed it or he missed it or whatever, we could go back and forth. Just kind of a check. Just kind of it's a little bit of belt and suspenders kind of a thing, which makes a difference in this long races like this, because you can lose concentration pretty easily, or you might miss something. You know, you got to make sure you keep track of the tire pressures. You don't have a cut tire because it's a long lap. 8.5 miles with a cut tire is a bad thing. So keep track of all that stuff. We'll keep track of the fuel used that we pump into the car and the amount that we actually pump in to make sure our mileage is correct and anything that may be odd in the running parameters of the car. Look at the tires when they come off, see if we have any issues with tires or something we have to adjust. Just basically, you know, kind of, you know, micromanage the aspects that we can to the best of our abilities. The intent would be to run the entire Wednesday practice, which is 6 hours in 2 chunks, and then on Thursday to do very limited running and do the majority of your prep work on Thursday morning during the day before we run on Thursday to get an extended shakedown on the car. Basically, Le Mans needs to be approached, the race week needs to be approached as an extension of the race. You're just practicing for the race, you're practicing driver's changes, you're practicing getting the car in and out of the garage quickly, you're practicing tire changes, making sure the fueling works properly and it runs out of fuel properly and you can get all the fuel out of the car. It's an race of attrition for us, really, in an endurance race, and you approach it way differently than you do a short race. I think we're pretty well prepared, have lots of spares, our tire situation is good, our engine situation is good, and our drivers are good. I think we're going to be good.